Hello, hello. Welcome back to Paradise Killer, the finale of Paradise Killer. We have talked to everybody. We've collected all the evidence. We have absolutely everything that we could possibly have. And now it's time to enact justice and end this trial and bring down the plot of the crime to end all crimes. Let's just go ahead and get into this because it's gonna be a lot on my voice and I'm gonna do my best. All right, let's go. Now for real, not for play. Okay, figure I should save before starting this. I'm gonna try to be. No, actually.
Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the syndicate? Have you found facts, crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Loved Eyes. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth will open.
Are you ready to begin the trials, Lady Loved Eyes? This is the point of no return. Ensure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There's no going back. Let's expose the truths.
Lady Loved Eyes.
Are you sure, Lady Loved Eyes? This is the point of no return, where we descend into the madness of crime. The penalty for anyone you convict of any crime will be death, as dictated by syndicate law. Please be sure.
Start the trials and cross the point of no return into the abyss of crime.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
I am overjoyed to hear that. Please wait while I assemble the suspects into the chamber of justice.
This is, of all the things in this game, this is the silliest thing I've seen so far. Just this particular screenshot is so fucking funny to me.
Let me explain how we shall uncover truth and lies. We will hold a trial for each case file logged in Starlight.
Show me your truth.
You will choose which suspect you wish to accuse and present your argument against them. I am an impartial tool of justice. I shall analyze your evidence and determine if you have proven your case. Can you break alibis? Can you put the suspect at the scene? How strong is your case? All that matters is that justice is carried out. I am not interested in speculation and weak prosecutions. I need the truth. We will find the suspect responsible for each crime.
The door to truth will open.
Anyone found guilty will be executed. This is the crime to end all crimes. Anyone involved cannot be allowed to infect Perfect 25 with the criminality. You will do the execution. The investigation freak will execute justice. Be confident about who you accuse. Are you clear on how the trials will work? Do you need me to repeat this? I'm ready to go. Let's breathe life back into paradise.
What the fuck?
Judge? The island is ending. Our home shatters before us.
This is nonsense.
This farce has gone on far and long enough. It is time to move to the new island, Judge. I am the acting leader. I initiated the shutdown. The prime suspect has been sitting behind bars while the freak runs around the island chasing down false leads.
How dare you?
You have until the end of the island to do your trial. The truth may not be as simple as you believe, Architect. I'm doing this for the good of the syndicate. Perfect 25 is waiting. You can't do that.
Like this.
Judge, the clock is ticking. What does this mean for the trials? We don't have much time, Loved Eyes. The white smoke of oblivion threatens to consume the truth. You will have one desperate chance to find the truth for each case file. Make it count.
Do your job.
The rest of the syndicate are in agreement. It's time to move on and execute Henry.
Fuck you.
You're overstepping your authority, Architect.
Paradise feels
Judge,
wrong.
let's breathe life back into paradise. Loved Eyes, you are authorized to once again wield your service weapon. Take hold of a chamber full of justice. Use it at the end of the trials to execute the guilty. Any involvement with this heinous crime carries the death sentence. Judge, this is severe. This is the crime to end all crimes. Any amount of involvement is a heresy against the gods and an atrocity against the syndicate. Or do you disagree?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I do not. Be strong in your accusations, investigator. The penalty for any of these crimes is death. It's been a while since I've executed justice.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
Speak to the suspects and collect your gun. We'll commence the trial shortly. Oh. Crimson. Hope you know what you're doing, lady. You better have the evidence you need for whatever you're planning. Henry.
This is a formality, right? I'm lined up to get my head blown off, aren't I?
That's what we're here to find out. Doctor?
Loved Eyes. If you prosecute me, will I get conjugal visits?
Sorry, Doc. The punishment for this crime is going to make that difficult. Lydia, Sam.
Hey, LD, we're cool, right? We're in the clear, aren't we?
We'll find out at the trial, guys. Witness. Lady Loved Eyes. This is it, isn't it? The reckoning. The future of paradise. I hope you make the right choices. So do I. Yuri. Freak. Get this over with. We all know who did it. You're wasting my time. Grand Marshal.
I'll kill you!
Nenerosito, you better get this right. Henry did it. It needs to be executed. Wrap this up. Architect.
How dare you?
Investigator. This island is ready to die and the new one to start it. Do not delay in prosecuting Henry. All of the evidence points to him.
Also, I love that your dog has cheetah print. The investigator's gun has been obtained. Loved Eye's gun for executing the guilty.
You have retrieved your gun. I hope you appreciate how serious your accusations will be. Return to the stand when you are ready to talk.
Lady Loved Eyes.
Investigator, we will begin the trials.
Okay, truth or fact? Henry's escape. Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the Marshal guards, traversing the Holy Seals, and killing the council before being apprehended at the scene.
How did Henry escape? How did the accused killer break out of incarceration? Is it as reported, or did something else happen? Henry Division is alleged to have escaped the isolation cell and murdered the council. Investigator, peel back the shroud of inscrutability and bring forward the sweet smile of truth.
Okay. Allegedly escaped during execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering. Pretty sure it's this one. Consider the facts of Yeah.
Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the Marshal guards, traversing the Holy Seals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Akiko. Yes.
Crime cannot hide.
I believe this was part of the plan by Akiko. Nenorocito. The freak is lying. The Grand Marshal broke the primary suspect out of the prison she put him in.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Oh. I can break Henry's alibi. Lady Love dies. Henry stands accused by everyone except you. Do the facts lie? Do you believe in the official version of events? No. The truth is distorted.
Crime is repulsive.
The facts are wrong. Henry didn't go to the council building by himself. Fuck yeah, this is getting interesting.
I have a bad
Henry remembers
feeling
almost
about
nothing about last night except seeing New Night. He specifically remembers seeing the goddess. She didn't speak to him, he saw the goddess. The only statue of New Night is in the barracks, and a normal citizen can't know that because the barracks are classified. Henry has been in the barracks, though. That's where detainees are processed when they are arrested. The statue is in the main barracks grounds. Prisoners don't go through there, correct, Akiko? When I was arrested on Island 13, I only ever saw the entrance to the barracks, which connects directly to the underground holding cells. I am not answering that, that's classified. Grand Marshal, you'll be found in contempt if you refuse to answer. Fine. Arrested individuals are taken through the main gate and directly down into holding cells.
the facts and the truth.
Henry could have only seen New Night if he went through the tunnel that connects the Desolation cell to the barracks. When he was arrested and taken to the Desolation cell, he'd have had to go through the main barrack grounds, though.
I don't like this.
That was 10 years ago. He has lost all of his memories from that incident. The only thing that he remembers is New Night last night. This sounds like a stretch, investigator.
Got it.
The only way to get to the council building from the Desolation cell in the window of time stated is via the front gate of the HQ. The Nightmare computer logs on the HQ entrance have no record of Henry going through them. I don't believe he went through them. If he didn't go through the entrance, this whole case is thrown into disarray. The demonic sigils that cover Henry's body were found daubed in blood at the scene of the first seal Marshals. What of them? Henry doesn't draw those symbols. There's no records of this occurring, and it is not in line with how the demon inside him behaves. The sigils formed on his skin through the projection of the demonic language from the demon inside him. The demon scorched him with his anger. Did the demon make him draw them? No, the demon doesn't micromanage Henry's actions, it just sets him on a path. Henry doesn't speak the demon's language either. I find it unlikely that Henry would perfectly recreate sigils from a language he doesn't speak. How did they get there then? Most likely, drawn by whomever is trying to frame Henry. Couldn't he have copied them from his own body? Only if he had a mirror and the time to do it. Very well. Excellent work. You have taken the lid off the box containing the truth. Henry's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct the truth. I can also break Akiko's alibi. The truth requires us to examine Akiko's alibi. Akiko went to execute Henry, but alleges that Henry escaped at 23:52. She claims she found him outside the council building at 03. I called the witness and I left the desolation cell to go to the barracks to organize a search for Henry. Can anyone confirm that Grand Marshal returned to the barracks? The Marshals confirmed that she went back to the barracks. However, it is hard to take their word as they are fiercely loyal to you and refuse to give me any physical evidence. Did you confirm the phone call? Akiko's phone records are apparently classified and the investigator isn't allowed to have them. Witness confirmed he got a call from Akiko.
Crime cannot hide.
I took Witness's phone and analyzed the records at the comms tower. Starlight did some backtracing on the calls and it appeared Akiko had lied. The call she made to Witness wasn't from the desolation cell. The comms tower put her in the location at Syndicate HQ, which throws her timeline of events into question and puts her near the scene of the crime.
I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that.
Watch your language in the House of Justice.
She's lying. Her little pocket calculator is wrong. She hadn't checked my phone. The data is incorrect.
Paradise feels wrong.
Witness testified that on the call from Akiko, he couldn't hear the desolation cell's distinctive dreadful atmosphere or the ocean.
Don't test me.
That isn't conclusive proof, but it still suggests she wasn't where she claims. The rock of secrecy has been lifted and the truth exposed. The Grand Marshal's alibi has been broken.
Show me your truth.
Present the evidence.
Oh, so I get to present everything.
Akiko broke procedure when she went to execute Henry. She shouldn't have gone by herself. She was either doing something illicit or giving him an opportunity.
Aha! Is that the best you've got? I thought you were supposed to be the investigation freak. Speculating, but with nothing to back it up seems like a poor showing for Judge's big hope.
She's right. That is speculation and not evidence. Present your evidence.
Oh. I've already presented things.
The time frame of Akiko's report doesn't match up. There is no way Henry could have gotten off the desolation cell, made it to the council building, traversed the holy seals, and murdered the council and to be found at 03. Akiko lied. Grand Marshal, respect the civility of the courthouse. Do you have a proper response?
Do you want to die?
She's making that up. The freak is making me out to be a liar. She's cooked up a little story to frame me. How did Henry cross the island, get through all the seals, murder the council, and exit the building by 03?
Este bro, he's got the demon in him. The demon gave him speed and strength.
There is no evidence to suggest that. That's correct, Grand Marshal. Your word here isn't good enough. You are speculating without any evidence to back it up.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Henry was dosed up with inhibitors. How could he have escaped if he was fully sedated? Doctor, was his dosage correct?
Investigator.
Yes, Judge. As it has been for the last 10 years.
Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal?
The demon inside him tricked us. It was waiting for the right moment. The inhibitors had never been right, but we didn't know.
Doctor.
I'm worried.
That's quite the claim. It would mean that the demon was capable of plotting and fooling us for a decade.
Theoretically.
There's no medical evidence to suggest this happened.
Is this a fact?
Very convenient that the demon pulled the trick off right at the end of the island.
Why not attack sooner?
This isn't hard evidence, but I'm taking it into consideration.
Show me your truth.
The bars on the prison bridge were supposedly torn open by Henry with his demonic strength. Starlight analyzed the bars and found traces of thermite, not demonic residue.
Got it.
Thermite is a military-grade explosive that burns through pretty much anything. Akiko faked that part of his escape. Grand Marshal.
Never trust computers. Her little calculator got it wrong.
Henry is demonic. What does Starlight know about demons?
The freak tried to analyze something that Starlight doesn't recognize, and the closest match is thermite.
Residue sample 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3 polybutadiene acrylonitrile. No traces of unknown chemicals found.
Thermite is an anti-material weapon and burns at extremely high temperature. Akiko used it to open the prison bars and make it look like Henry escaped. This is a lie. A good truth. Please let us sample some more.
Show me your truth.
Okay, I have nothing to present. You have proven that the official version of the events for Akiko and Henry's movements last night are total fantasy. Combined with your evidence, you have created a truth that glints brilliantly in the light shown by the facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on its implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sort of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves. Akiko, guilty. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? The harsh light of truth has shone upon your crime, and you will be sentenced to death. You were sworn to protect our beloved council. You pledged your blade for so long. You were a beacon of purity. Now you will be executed, and the Marshals will lose their leader. The island sequences will never be the same again. Why did you do it?
You're out of your mind.
You said I wouldn't hang for this. I beg your pardon, Grand Marshal. This was never part of the plan, you pompous Taraf. Who are you talking to? Carmelina, you said this would work. Now I have a gun to my head. If I'm going down for this, so are you.
The ravings of the guilty lashing out.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Tell us everything, Akiko. You have nothing left to lose. If you were set up, you can have your revenge. You promised to induct my soldiers into the syndicate if I helped you. Now I'm going to be executed. Yeah. You used me. You weren't careful enough. Now I'm going to die. I faked Henry's escape. I was supposed to deliver him to outside the council building, phone the witness and report I had found him after the council were dead. Carmelina.
This is nonsense.
She's lying. She's been found out of her own little scheme, and now she's trying to take innocent people down with her. I took Henry out of the barracks of the council building. The official report is a lie. Lady Loved Eyes. Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file. There is evidence to suggest Carmelina may have been the mastermind of the conspiracy to kill the council. Your facts have become truth. I have convicted Akiko. Lady Loved Eyes, while you are here, you do not have access to the phones you have been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now? Yeah, absolutely. I will save your progress before the next trial begins. Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the syndicate exorcist Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the desolate cell with inhibitors. Investigator. Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as case file related to the murder of the council. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there is something there that warrants investigation? Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for the island? Okay. So... yeah, it's just Yuri, right? Yep. Fuck you, Yuri. I believe Yuri pushed Henry down the path to possession. I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me.
Show me your truth.
I don't like this.
Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault. What's that got to do with me? Which book? The Grimoire of Majda. A frightful tome. How did a citizen come to obtain one of the restricted texts?
Show me your truth.
Henry told me a stranger supplied him with a tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted text. And you think that was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with this. I don't consort with citizens. You'll need better evidence than this.
Show me your truth.
Right.
Is this a fact or a truth?
Yuri accessed the vault that contained the book on demonology. I believe Yuri took the book on demonology and gave them to Henry, preying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods. The plan was for him to become possessed. The plan. The freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's just making up stories and you're going along with it. Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation, and fiction.
Test
The plan will become clear in later case files. There is a conspiracy at play and I need you to trust me. If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction and I'll go back to the Idle Lands and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to the truth is a winding one.
Believe what you want.
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice. Do not dare lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, blah 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 blah. It's all the same. There is yep. Yep.
The court finds Yuri guilty.
Fantastic.
I will be on the next council.
This is unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I have been chosen. I will be on the next council. This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the syndicate to the ground.
Do your job.
Yuri, be quiet. No, I am the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you and now I'm going to
We
die.
have achieved perfection.
These are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught. Is this true, Yuri?
Insufferable.
She promised me a seat on the new council to retrieve enchanted blue from the real world.
I am the leader.
Nonsense.
Don't make me.
I got Henry the book on demonology, sent him down the dark path. The plan needed the island to end. Henry provided the answer. The truth lies within a conspiracy.
Man, really just threw him under the bus right away. I understand where the Phoenix Wright allegations is coming from, where it's like they fucking have a breakdown at the simplest mention. Yeah, I'm super sure that those two are correct. I won't do like a double save thing until I'm like concerned. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Grace was our chief exorcist and Henry was convicted of her murder, which he allegedly committed during his arrest. One Last Kiss seems to think she was set up to die. Grace Bloodline was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sunlight cast the shadow from the terror and leave only truth visible. You didn't have me on the island 10 years ago. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated at the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last Kiss?
I don't like this.
The ghost of Grace Bloodlines. She is on the island. The ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island.
You have me with your truth?
Is that so hard to believe, Judge? Can you prove you are who you say you are? Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite.
Confirmation. Grace Bloodline's unique blood code.
Got it.
One Last Kiss asked me to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial and she confirmed the code independently.
It's so nice to see everyone again.
What do you have to do with the murder last night?
I was murdered 10 years ago, allegedly by Henry, who everyone here would have you believe is the council murderer. It makes you think, doesn't it? What if the two are linked?
One last kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there is more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her? No. I believe she was a victim in all this.
Well done, investigator. You've seen the truth clearly.
Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trial continues. Lady Lovedeyes, drive us along the highway of truth.
Okay. I think it's both of them. Yeah. Yeah. But I think it's both
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina and Akiko. I think they worked together.
I believe Carmelina was the architect of her murder.
This is nonsense. You have no evidence.
Show me your truth.
Okay.
When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual, as it would place Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may be unusual, but it does not prove she is the perpetrator.
Craft is its own
Of
reward.
course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy. It may have placed me in danger, but the pursuit of knowledge sometimes requires risk.
Show me your truth.
While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. This message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use inscription. Architect.
We have achieved perfection.
I have no recollection of this. It sounds like a fabrication.
Show me your truth.
I found a photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden on a barracks server. It shows the strangulation marks on Grace's neck. Doom Jazz took a look at it and suggested that they were done by someone who wore a wedding ring.
The facts and the
Carmelina wore a wedding ring at the time when Grace was killed. I suspect that Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her.
Craft is its own reward.
This is tenuous, isn't it? Anything could have caused that mark, couldn't it?
Doctor,
The island is about to end.
It is my firm opinion that this was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed information.
Do your job.
Preposterous. The doctor would say anything to a pretty
This
face.
is bad.
Back off, architect.
I am the leader.
Leader.
We'll see about that.
why would the architect Carmelina have killed
I
Grace?
have a bad feeling about this.
Yuri gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council.
The investigator is
A dead
here.
exorcist means that the demon in Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone for last night. When Henry didn't kill Grace Bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. This sounds like conspiracy, investigator.
I believe so, Judge.
Very well.
I am the leader.
Absolutely not. This is a farce.
Hold your tongue in the halls of justice.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. You have presented a veritable treasure trove of facts. I have considered your truth. The truth is revealed. Carmelina is guilty. Grace Bloodlines was murdered by the hand of the architect.
So this is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator. What? How dare you?
This is nonsense.
This is nonsense. This trial is over.
It is cowardly to
Henry will be
mislead.
executed and the freak will be sent back to the Idollands.
This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have the authority to end the trials. You have been found guilty. You will receive your punishment. The trials continue.
Hell yeah. Fuck you.
Lady Love dies.
Yep. Let's go ahead and save. I'm gonna save a second slot in case it would have been better for me to accuse Grand Marshal Akiko, but I'm pretty positive it wasn't. I'm pretty positive I'm in the right space. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? The first Holy Seal that protects the council is made up of 2 high-ranking God Justice Marshals, the fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats and kill the council. Who killed them and how?
Last night, the taloned hand of death reached out for the first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused, or is there another truth skulking on the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved council. How were they killed and why?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I will show you the truth.
Okay. Yeah.
Crime cannot hide.
The Grand Marshal holds the answers.
You're out of your mind. Not even. Nope. Again. You dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals? Yes, Steve Volnav.
Show me your truth.
They're not your marshals. An unexpected glint of truth in the riverbed of mystery.
Don't test me.
The dead bodies at the first seal aren't marshals.
That is a lie, Nenrochito.
Where are the real marshals?
Don't test me.
Unaccounted for. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal?
Again, I appreciate. I just don't want to butcher another language.
Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in check.
I don't like this.
A blood sample from the dead gods don't match any records for the marshals.
She is lying. Her little PDA got wrong.
Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth?
The facts and the truth are not the same.
This is the truth, Judge. The bloods don't match. These bodies are not marshals. Did you run a DNA test on the bodies? No. Dr. Doom Jazz told me that the server containing the necessary DNA files had been corrupted. Is this true?
Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup failed. I checked the one on the moon, and that had corruption as well.
Can we recover the data?
The only people that can are on the next island, and we're in lockdown.
Do you suspect foul play?
There's no way to tell.
Troubling. Carry on investigating.
When love dies,
Akiko refused to let Doom Jazz examine the bodies.
Why?
She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure.
They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
the facts and the truth.
I believe she was trying to hide the blood didn't match. Why?
Paradise feels
Akiko is in a relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the first seal last night.
Don't you dare say his name, Nenosito. Do not dishonor him with your lies.
How do you know this, Love Guys? Crimson testified to it. Miss Acid. I can't divulge my sources, but it's true.
crime cannot hide.
Relationships between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doom Jazz testified that the council had found out about her relationship with her troops.
You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can you?
You've
got this wrong.
I'm sorry, Akiko. I never thought you were involved in any of this. I'm duty-bound to aid an investigation. Did it work? Did you get laid, Fusentillo? Enough. Do not taint the sanctity of this Church of Truth.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Aiskawami told him that the council were going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her motive to kill the council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. Then why did you switch the bodies? The bodies weren't switched. You've made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal? There are records in the barracks.
Is this a fact?
Judge, the barracks have become Akiko's own private fiefdom. The Marshals are not loyal to the Syndicate or the gods. They are loyal to her.
When love dies,
Any proof she can magic up from the barracks can't be trusted. I agree with you, investigator.
paradise feels
Akiko
wrong.
didn't want her troops to die. She knew about the murder and switched them. Can you prove that?
Is this a fact?
Akiko removed 2 prisoners from the barracks prison. Do you have proof that they are the murdered
I
guards?
don't like this.
No, but they are unaccounted for. They were never logged back into the prison after being removed. Can't even make up a convincing story for her
I
lie.
have a bad feeling about
The
this.
maintenance shed near the council building shows signs of habitation. There are drag marks and human waste inside.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko stored them in there and switched them out when the time came. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Got it.
The guards were killed with a damaged blade. A damaged blade. The lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage that would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damage and would have caused messy lacerations on the victims. Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Love Dies? We've got more cases to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was found with?
I don't like this.
Henry's blade was a new, perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made ragged cuts.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko staged the guard's murder and scapegoated Henry.
Don't.
She made a mistake or got too cocky though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the gods. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Akiko's alibi has been broken.
Show me your truth.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided his escape?
Show me your truth.
Good work, Love Dies. I have considered your truth. The truth in this case sparkles brilliantly. Truth is revealed. Akiko is guilty.
Is this a fact? or
Got
a
anything to say about this one, Akiko?
Do you want to die?
I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken.
Beg your pardon?
That's a lie.
How dare you?
She's lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes. Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement? Are you stupid, Taraf?
Soldiers
Before all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their mission through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't gotten the evidence. I will be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what. The truth becomes clearer. Yay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on the same file until I have another one that's kind of iffy. KHX is missing. Syndicate Master Craftsman and designer of the Second Holy Seal that protects the Council. Oh, Craftsman, KHX is missing. Was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the Second Holy Seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to
I
KHX?
have a bad feeling about this.
He's dead. lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead. The fangs of death gripped this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Okay, so it is just Yuri.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
I believe Yuri is behind the disappearance. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri? I'm not going down without a fight, freak. You need to prove it.
Show me your truth.
KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring. How do you know it belongs to Yuri?
I don't like this.
Lydia confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in a death grip. I believe he pulled it off in the struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held on to it in death to give us a clue.
Nonsense.
Someone is trying to frame me. They stole my ring and planted it at the scene. Is there any evidence the ring had been planted? None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have been done before the rigor mortis set in.
Violent insect.
You people are out of your minds. This wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
There are drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get this key to the second seal and tried to hide his body. Those could have come from anywhere. This is a farce.
Show me your truth.
Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island the same day that KHX went missing. Yuri picked a bad place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found. Yuri,
Pathetic.
shutting down the boats is one of my duties. There is nothing out of the ordinary.
Guys,
Why do it early?
other facts.
Who cares about the boats? They're only there for citizens to try and block out the mundanity of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early, so what? I was just getting work done.
Show me your truth.
The truth shines like the moon on a cloudless night. Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
Nonsense.
Fine. I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty.
We have achieved perfection.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught.
We'll get to you later. And you caught it by force?
This is unacceptable.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a seat, a council seat, and hoped he'd turn. We fought and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around. How did you get the key from him?
Worthless.
His laptop was unlocked. Wasn't hard to find.
You've got nothing
I copied the
on you.
file, dumped his body, and left.
Do your job.
Nonsense.
I have considered your truth.
The court
Yay.
finds Yuri guilty.
Do-do-do. The second holy seal. The council had constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second holy seal. Lady Love dies. What is the second holy seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice. With the help of KHX, the council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on the plateau of a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space. The obelisks on the beach provide a solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key, or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk's nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Investigator, please review your case files and confirm who you wish to accuse. Oh, I don't want to accuse them. I'm not throwing Lydia in. Like, again,
Paradise feels wrong.
maybe it's fucked, but I think that like Lydia and Sam were kind of blackmailed into this shit because they wanted off. They wanted out. So I want to get them out. I believe Yuri had planned to get through the seal.
Don't make me laugh.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You got nothing. Yuri was found guilty of KHX's murder, and KHX created the second seal. But I need more than that. Do you have any evidence of him going through the second seal?
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
The nightmare computer attached to the obelisk shows that Yuri accessed it. This means he knows the secret of the second holy seal and had the data key from KHX.
Insufferable.
That doesn't prove anything, freak. It doesn't mean I went through the seal. He's right.
Show me your truth.
Yuri slipped when under questioning and admitted knowing the details about the second seal, something he would only know if he had went through the seal. Just using the obelisks doesn't mean you would know what is on the other side of the door in the council building. You would have to step through to find out. That doesn't prove he was there last night. It doesn't prove that he used the key. Someone could have told him what the inside of the second seal looks like.
Show me your truth.
I can break Yuri's alibi. He claims to be at the celebratory gardens directing the fairy woman. The architect said she saw him earlier in the evening as he left to perform his duties. Do you have anything that contradicts
The
this?
facts and the truth.
Lydia told me that Yuri was unreachable for a period of time around the time of the murder.
I have a bad feeling
Yuri
about
claims that it's a byproduct of the burst from the reality folding drive. There have been instances of that.
crime cannot
At the
hide.
precise time when the entire council were murdered. A troubling coincidence that points to a truth.
I have been chosen.
A coincidence proves nothing.
Crime
It doesn't
cannot
have to.
hide.
All I have to show is that there is a gap in your alibi. Gaps breed possibility, and there is a possibility that you weren't where you say you were. Your alibi relies on an unprovable coincidence. There were no other reports of communication blackout, and past occurrences of them are extremely rare. The court agrees. Yuri Knight's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
You haven't put him at the scene of the crime last night, though. You leave me with no choice. We have to go with the official version of events. We know that he killed KHX, the maker of the key to the Holy Seal. Judge, I have a space helmet that is tied to him. Circumstantially, there is no firm proof. Those petals could have come from anywhere at any time.
Test me.
Judge, he admitted to knowing about the obelisks on the plateau. There is no way he could have known that unless he went to the plateau. I need you to trust me on this. He murdered KHX because he needed to get through the second seal. This isn't powerful, but I do trust you. I have considered your truth.
The court's fire.
Yes!
Love dies. All that remains are the facts.
Was this part of your orders, Yuri?
Crime is repulsive.
Does this have anything to do with Carmelina's child? What child?
I don't like this.
The truth lies within her alibi. You need to disprove Carmelina's alibi, investigator. I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting. That's true. Building logs confirm her entry time at 9 p.m. and her exit after the murder. Are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out of his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime, and return, doesn't it? And the building's logs would have registered her returning. That's true. When Carmelina architected the island, she constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant. That is absolute nonsense. Secret trans-dimensional corridors. Are you serious? Is the truth really hiding in these bizarre facts? I found Carmelina's son in a hidden vault on the mountain. His name was Dynonagate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the corridors. From this vault, the corridors connect to Witness's apartment and the council building. In the 5 minutes Witness was out of his balcony taking a call, Carmelina could have used a corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements.
User LLD traveled between the exit of these corridors in 0.021% of the time it would have taken on foot.
I am the leader.
This is a lie the investigator cooked up.
I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Lovedice is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the penthouse?
I don't like this.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside of the penthouse back to Dynonagate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's power to make corridors and escaped back to his room by making a corridor. I never expected anything like this, Lovedice. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridor, get Dynonagate, and deposit him in the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows. She claimed it was to work on a new project, but no one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who is the father? Unknown. This sounds like a conspiracy. Architect Carmelina alibi is broken. I took Carmelina's pet killer through the seal.
Don't test me.
You took Dynonagate through the seal. And the rest of the seals. I delivered the killer to the penthouse. Can you prove that? I'm going down anyway. The third seal is a bloodlock. Dynonagate has council blood. How? Carmelina found out Ice Kawami was Henry's father and got herself pregnant with him. She needed a killer with council blood to get through the third seal.
You have no evidence.
Nonsense! Lies!
She got herself a killer that could bypass the seals.
Paradise feels
And the
wrong.
fourth seal? You need to have godliness for that one. She took godflesh from Crying Grudge and fused it to Dynonagate. The barrier opened right up.
I did no such thing.
Got it.
What happened after that? The kid was supposed to kill everyone. The second seal would leave him locked in the penthouse. I waited for him to finish. The council were just coming out of their meditation, so they should have gone down easily. And then I heard gunshots, and the kid came limping out. He created some kind of magic portal in the wall and disappeared. You're suddenly cooperative.
Nonsense.
I've been played. Carmelina messed up and now I'm gonna get a bullet for it. If I'm going down, so is she. And what about Henry? Was he part of the plan? Of course. He was the scapegoat, set up to look like the killer years ago. And what about the blood in Henry's stomach? After the kid disappeared, I went to get blood from the council. I bottled it and made Henry drink it outside. It was supposed to be the perfect cover. I only grabbed a bit of blood. It was everywhere. I don't know what it was, but there was something weird in the shadows of the room. Yuri has confessed and Henry's alibi is broken.
Is this a fact?
Anything to say, Carmelina?
This is nonsense.
You sniveling little servant! I'm trying to achieve perfection! I created Perfect 25!
You have no evidence.
This is how you repay me? You all make me sick! You turn on each other as soon as it aids you!
Paradise feels wrong.
Did you create a child to kill the council? Don't dare accuse me, freak! I have nothing to say to you! Yep, save. Feels very satisfying to like get these people. Now it's Witness's turn. Who opened the third seal? Third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. I need to find out who opened the lock on the night of the murder.
Someone breached the third holy seal and took a step away from the innocents towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so that we may gorge on justice. Lady Lovedeyes, what is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to the council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. Yuri has already given us a confession. He says he took Dynonagate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part in the second seal, and Dynonagate is already dead. Do you believe there is more going on here? Did someone else go through this seal?
No, this matches with what I found. Ai's Kawami is Dynonagate's father. He's got council blood. Dynonagate's blood is in the penthouse. He was there last night. Henry's blood was logged in the blood lock, but this was clearly planted.
The truths are strange on this island.
I agree.
The truth is revealed. The truth is known. Yuri and Dynonagate.
That's how you pronounce it?
The truth is known.
I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like Japanese adjacent, but like, the fuck? Who breached the fourth holy seal? The fourth holy seal, deep within the dense fog of abstruse mysteries this island has to offer. Lady Lovedeyes, what is the fourth holy seal?
It requires godliness to pass through.
Godliness. How do the council pass through it?
I have a bad feeling.
Montserrat owned a piece of crying judge's flesh in a pendant that would allow him to open the seal. This means the council can only enter with Montserrat.
Yuri has already given us a confession. He says he took Dynonagate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part of he played in the second seal, and Dynonagate is already dead. Do you believe there's more going on here? Who else went through the seal? I'm gonna accuse somebody else.
Or a truth.
Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Who breached the fourth seal and found themselves at the scene of carnage? I don't know if this is the correct one to accuse him at.
Facts and the truth are not the same.
I believe Witness is the one who went through that seal. Heresy.
Show me your truth.
Crime is repulsive.
I went to see Crying Grudge. He told me that Witness carved a lump out of his flesh.
Got it.
I believe he went through the seal using that lump of flesh.
A god was defiled. What is this heresy?
Got it.
Crying Grudge has some stories to tell. His flesh was used to breach the fourth holy seal.
Unthinkable.
Show me your truth.
Ugh. But what about Witness's alibi? Tell me about the alibi for Witness to the end.
Witness and Carmelina were in Witness's apartment last night. She arrived at 9 and they stayed there until summoned for the crisis meeting. While in his apartment, Witness received a call from Akiko to report Henry's escape. The apartment logs confirm his story. Witness interrupted his conversation with Carmelina to use his phone at midnight.
How is this relevant?
That was the time when the council was murdered. I believe this is relevant later.
Do you have anything that contradicts his alibi?
Nothing. I do not believe he left his apartment last night.
Very well. His alibi is unbroken. You haven't been able to break Witness's alibi. You can't prove that he went through the seal.
Love that.
But what if he went through it before the crime, to set up the crime?
You can't prove that either. If you believe Witness is guilty of murdering the council, you can try to prove it in that trial. Not this one. Yuri already confessed. Okay.
The court finds Yuri.
Okay, cool. So I was on the wrong trial for it.
Hey, Piper, your little ankle is like stabbing into my leg. Please I know, baby. I'm sorry. You're very sweet, and I know you just want to snuggle. Oh, she did like a little squeaky meow. All right, save. The mystery of the dead killer demon. Demonic invasions occur most islands, and the Marshals hunt the demons down. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? Lady Love dies. You have a case about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truth in play grows bizarre like an old tree grows gnarled. A killer demon. What killer demon? I found a killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. Killer demon in the council penthouse. What was it doing there? It has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fukara bullet that came from Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head. The dark deduction of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. Okay. This is where I can accuse him.
Crime cannot hide.
The righteous man has transgressed. Witness is the origin of the killer demon. Laughable. I am a holy man, not a sinner.
Don't test me.
I found the killer demon along with a demonic containment crate in the penthouse. A demonic containment crate. It is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons a demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles covered in holy words. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the council. Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Okay. There is a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood vial. That is an old panic room. I never use it for demonology. Someone has planted that evidence.
I have a bad feeling about
That lab has the same crate as the one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it.
I am innocent in the eyes of the gods.
A heretical accusation. How could I have done that?
I don't like this.
There's a tunnel running from Sam's bar to the dead zone. Witness has been seen using it to access the dead zone.
This island is full of sinners.
Seen by who? A sinner that would besmirch the name of a holy man.
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
Carmelina confessed to me that Witness maintained a secret demonology lab on the island in an abandoned bunker.
Surely this is a joke.
Lies, lies, lies! This is a persecution of the holy.
Show me your truth.
When love dies,
Last night,
all that
at
remains
midnight,
are the facts.
Witness made a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the penthouse. The receiver was designed to open the crate when it received a call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council. A ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are abominations.
Facts and the truth.
Why not explain how the phone number you dialed matches the receiver? I can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data using Witness's personal phone and a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment crate.
Sinners lie and the skin.
Lies!
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. But how did the crate get into the
I
penthouse?
don't like this.
We'll come to that later.
The court finds witness to the end.
Witness is guilty. You have overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now?
Stay bathed in the glory
Such is the burden of a martyr. You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose. You have all strayed from the path, and the gods weep.
Is this a fact?
I hope they weep for you as well. What was at play here? The killer demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security crate was hidden in the room. When the killer demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. That sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council. Just the presence of a killer demon would be enough to scare the council. A dreadful truth. The crime to end all crimes. Last night, the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? The crime to end all crimes. The murder in the night. The paradise killer. Who killed the council? The truth has aged like a fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in the palm of guilt. Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Show us the ultimate truth. I mean, it was a mix of Dynonagate and this guy. But I know that this was his job. So by accusing Dynonagate, I should be able to mention about the killer demon being there when it shouldn't have been. But he was that was his whole thing. He was supposed to be there.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Dynonagate is the paradise killer.
Show me your truth.
I have so much. Before he killed himself, Dynonagate told me he killed the council. He was given this mission by his mother, Carmelina. She engineered a killer. His room was bare besides knife combat training equipment.
I am the leader.
These trials are over. This is a big lie. No, it isn't. Dynonagate confessed everything.
Show me your truth.
Crime is
I found a knife covered in council blood on Dynonagate's corpse. If he didn't kill the council, the only way he could have gotten that knife is if someone had taken it to the penthouse and splashed blood on it before taking it to him. That is extremely unlikely.
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
Dynonagate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Montserrat and left blood splattered in the penthouse. This proves he got through the seals. Leader Montserrat shot him. Presumably in self-defense, Dynonagate attacked as the council's meditations finished. Montserrat was attacked, but as he fired his gun, wounding Dynonagate. Montserrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations of this seemed to be carrying a weapon. I believe Leader Montserrat was the most awake while the others were still coming round from their meditation. Dynonagate got to him, but as he attacked, Montserrat shot him. Dynonagate fled after the bullet went through him.
Show me your truth.
I don't like this.
Dynonagate fled bleeding. His blood is outside of the penthouse. He created a transdimensional corridor as he escaped back to his lair where I found him bleeding out. He had to have gone through the seal to get into the penthouse. Dynonagate inherited his mother's power to create corridors. He's sloppy, but he can do it. He stumbled out of the penthouse, created a corridor to escape with. He was bleeding badly, and the bloody trail shows his route home. I believe you need to know the start and end points of a corridor when you create one. Carmelina couldn't create a corridor to the penthouse because the interior of the council building is a closely guarded secret. I don't think Carmelina knew Dynonagate could create corridors. He was supposed to die in the locked room at the end of the island. Her plan was solid except for 2 wild cards, Dynonagate's ability and my return from exile.
Show me your truth.
Got it.
We know he breached the 4th Holy Seal. I'm fairly certain he didn't just turn around and go home after making it to the entrance of the penthouse.
Show me your truth.
Yep.
The court finds Deinonigate guilty.
Deinonigate? I guess. I don't like that pronunciation. I think it's just as I've gotten so used to pronouncing it the way I've been pronouncing it. The tendrils of conspiracy snake around us. Starlight has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hiding within. Review the evidence, investigator. Carmelina's conspiracy. Carmelina likely knew Ice Kiwami had fathered Henry as an illegitimate child. This gave Carmelina a way to have a son with council blood that she could keep secret. Yuri admitted to taking Deinonigate through the seals. Carmelina's alibi was designed to look watertight. She was with Witness the whole night. However, she knew Witness stepped out onto a balcony to take a call. When he did, she slipped out using transdimensional corridor. Okay. Yeah, Akiko. Yeah. Can you explain this conspiracy? Can you refine a truth from the ore of crime?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I believe that Carmelina initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina has been punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family was barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Crimson told me that Carmelina had put in a number of motions to join the council that had all been denied. She is a genius architect who has helped the Syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council? She knows the 25th island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit for it? Witness testified he's worried that Carmelina has changed. Maybe she expects more reward for her craft. And Carmelina had a secret child, Deinonigate. She kept him hidden in transdimensional corridors that she built with her skills as the architect.
Don't test me.
Deinonigate's father was Ice Kiwami. The council's blood from his father would allow Deinonigate to breach the blood lock on the third holy seal.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina presumably learned that Henry had been fathered illegitimately by Eyes and had been kept secret. That meant she could get a secret child as well.
Crime.
When I found Deinonigate, he told me his mission had been to kill the council. He had a knife slick with blood of the council members. He completed his mission. Deinonigate would have birthed a new syndicate, dying for Carmelina's sins.
Paradise feels
Carmelina took a lump of flesh from the god-crying grudge to get through the fourth holy seal. She fused this to Deinonigate's body.
Don't test me.
Yori said he took Deinonigate through the seals.
Paradise feels
Yori confessed to being recruited by Carmelina.
when
And Yori is guilty of going through the second seal.
Crime is repulsive.
Yori got the key to the second seal from KHX under orders of Carmelina.
I don't like this.
I believe Yori helped Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology. If Henry became possessed by a demon, it would initiate the end of the island, allowing Carmelina's plan to be put into play. Henry's possession called for an exorcism. Carmelina wanted Henry to kill Grace Bloodlines to give him a proper history of murder. When he didn't step up, Carmelina intervened and killed Grace herself.
I have a bad
A
feeling.
demonically possessed citizen would be a perfect tool.
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina recruited Akiko into her plan.
The facts
Akiko aided her by purposely leaving Henry alone with Grace.
crime cannot
Akiko
hide.
faked Henry's escape, putting a possible killer into play.
Crime
Akiko
cannot
knew the first
hide.
seal marshals would be killed and switched them to protect her beloved marshals.
The facts
Carmelina's
are true,
plan was
though.
achieved by using her transdimensional corridors.
Got it.
Her alibi looked perfect, but she knew Witness would leave the room when he called. She knew Akiko would call at the right time and use the opportunity to slip out of Witness's apartment, get Deinonagate, and deliver her killer to the council building. Do you have anything to say, Architect?
Do your job.
You people would have nothing if it weren't for me.
Beg your
All these islands that you've drifted along, all of your tragic little lives, all given to you by me.
what you want.
I facilitate the syndicate. I craft your homes. I have never been rewarded for my work. Never been on the council. Always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world, just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it.
Was this worth it?
It would have been. You shouldn't have been called down. I crafted the perfect lie.
How did you know you'd been made leader during the crisis?
Craft is its own
That's the
reward.
irony. I didn't expect justice incarnate to reverse the law and made me leader.
So what was the play on the next island?
When the chips are down, everyone in the syndicate is a coward and a sycophant. You all want little bits of power in your little lives to be carried on ticking by.
This is nonsense.
The next council would be scared. All seniority would be gone, and I would be the one that had crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had to be the throne. My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for you.
This a fact.
The Grand Marshal would give you a loyal army and you to make sure of it.
Crime cannot
The plan
hide.
failed. The truth is known. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the holy seals and murdering the council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous truth, a heinous truth, a vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. Your punishment is death. The onyx claws of conspiracy tear at the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Review the evidence, investigator. Okay. Yeah.
Paradise feels wrong.
I believe that Witness initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. Witness had become a fanatic. He radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods. He believed the syndicate had strayed from the holy mission, and I believe he wanted to put the fear of the gods in us. Montserrat was devolving into paranoia and was becoming a dictator. Witness had repeatedly voiced his opposition to Montserrat's plans for the next island. Witness took matters into his own hands.
I don't like
Carmelina
this.
told me about Witness becoming rebellious under Montserrat's
I
plans.
have a bad feeling about
Witness
this.
openly rejected Montserrat's plans to wipe certain events from history and tightened his grip over syndicate members.
The facts and the truth
Witness has
are
become
not the
obsessed
same.
with the idea of a cleansing tide of demons. Like the ancient Great Flood, he wants the syndicate to be forced to start again.
When love dies,
The key to Witness's
all that
plan was to
remains are
plant a
the
killer
facts.
demon inside the council penthouse. That demon would kill the council, and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic containment crate that had been hidden in the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start an attack. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the Dead Zone. He imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it. Sam had a secret tunnel running from his bar to the Dead Zone. Witness used that to subvert the security on the Dead Zone and get in.
I have a
I don't know how
bad
Witness
feeling
got the crate into the penthouse.
don't like
For the
this.
fourth seal, Witness took Godflesh from Crying Grudge to bypass the barrier. The plan isn't foolproof. There are too many variables. Pinning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything. Put the fear of the gods into the council to enact change. You used to kill a demon as a messenger of angry gods to reshape the syndicate. The plan didn't have to be perfect to get what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truth, this one is the worst. Why, witness?
Endless heresy on this highland!
I am surrounded by sin and heresy. You are all focused on the islands and your own little ambitions. What about the gods? What about our holy mission? All but one of the pyramids is empty, and we have existed for millennia. We are an embarrassment to the gods. The Syndicate needs rebuilding, and you would be the one to do it. The who is relevant. More important is why and how. Re-establish the priority in our faith, resume our holy mission, bathe in the radiance of our gods. I must die a martyr. I tried. I really tried to do the work of our astral lords. I wasn't enough, though. The sin on this island was too great.
I hope heaven is everything you want it to be.
Witness to the end. You are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. The parlor of justice has played host to the truths of the investigator. Were the truths as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and will execute justice.
Oh boy.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14. The verdict is... execute.
Damn.
Architect Carmelina. The verdict is... execute.
Hopefully her little dog is fine.
Crimson Acid. The verdict is... release. Dr. Doom Jazz. The verdict is... release. The accused Henry Division. The verdict is... release. The fairy woman Lydia Daybreak. The verdict is... release. Sam Daybreak. The verdict is... release. Witness to the end. The verdict is... execute. Secretary Yori Knight. The verdict is... execute. The unforgiving specter One Last Kiss. The verdict is... release. The hidden killer Deinonagate. The verdict is... execute. The bizarre killer demon. The verdict is...
I mean, technically, he should have also been executed.
You have proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime to end all crimes. He was nothing more than a pawn in a dreadful game of murder and secrecy. You have earned the title of Grand Investigator. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 24 waits for us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truth, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? This courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding place. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Lovedeyes, I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those that you have deemed guilty. Execute or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interest of Perfect 25. Thank you, Judge. It will be my honor to execute justice. When you are ready to wave goodbye to Island 24, do so from the rearview mirror in Lydia's car. The car will take you through Paradise Gates into Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. Those of you who have not been found guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. The Marshals shall take Henry back to his cell. The Marshals will clear away the executed. They will not be remembered. They will not be honored.
Oh, dip damn.
She completed the job.
Was there more to do?
The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved.
We are on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved.
Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed.
That's scary.
It is.
I hope she knew what she was doing.
I'm sure she did. This is Lady Lovedeyes we're talking about. Paradise is indebted to you. No matter what truth you made, you believed in Paradise. I hope that we will never have to work together again. I hope that crime can be eradicated and Paradise can be perfect.
That is an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society.
You are right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. When you have finished executing justice, please move to the next island.
All right. So I guess now I just go and talk to everybody before leaving. Oh, please let me out. So it's everybody that's left just back in their spots? I guess. Okay.
Well,
I mean, I might as well go talk to my peoples. Okay. It's over here. Hey, Crimson. Hey, babe.
ladies, back in town. You got your gun back.
Justice has been served and the PPU will be reborn on Perfect 25.
I've got a favor to ask you. I'm not surprised. You need people for the Paradise Psycho unit, right? You want to be on the team. I'm the glamour of the battlefield, and I have a good stock of secrets.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
You're hired.
Good.
I want a corner office. Fine by me. Did you need something before the end of the island, boss? I'll see you on the next island, Crimson. Sure thing, lady.
Cool. Lydia. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lydia first. My throat is so ripped to shreds from doing so much talking. Now you guys understand why I don't talk that much in all my other games, because I talk so much in this one that I gotta like rest my voice between episodes. Oh, the lights changed.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
LD is back, ladies and gentlemen. You ready to go? Oh. No. I'm not ready to leave. Oh no. I wanted to talk to everybody. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Let's go visit Henry. It is kind of fucked that they just brought him back over here.
That was quite a fucking show.
I'm amazed I'm still here.
You were scapegoated. I was just doing my job.
I appreciate it. That's the first time someone has stood up for me. I spent my entire life adrift. The world happened around me. I moved between currents. Nothing I did was ever good enough. Nothing ever worked. No one wanted me. You believed in the truth. Thank you.
You can't leave this island.
I'm just a shit-munching citizen. There's a load more for you to abduct on the next island, right? I got a demon in me. I can't have that on your precious new island, can you?
Goodbye, Henry.
I'm shocked.
What fucking ever. That sucks.
What do you want, freak?
By executing Akiko, you've destroyed any hope of Perfect 25. At least try to redeem yourself by executing the true murderer.
The true justice has already been served.
Justice? Akiko would only ever act to protect the council. I don't know how you tricked the judge, but you'll never trick me. Now execute Henry before this island shuts down. He doesn't deserve to see his magnificent end. Nah, fam. Alright. Fast travel. Let's go see your husband. Where is the... There it is, citizen housing. I saved your ass, boy. One last drink, LD, on the house. I've got a special one saved.
I'm glad to be back.
Hit me. It's the end of paradise after all.
You'll have it neat, won't ya?
The hell?
Oh man, what is this?
Special blend, isn't it? Don't ask. Recipe's secret.
That hit the spot.
Can I help you with anything before the end, LD? I don't want to exile them.
I'll see you on the next island, Sammy.
Take care, LD. Okay, I guess it is just Doom left. Oh. Eh. Shinji! Hey, babe. Could you be in a more convenient spot for me to talk to? That would be... The island is screaming. Oh, there's Shinji. Thank you for being a better spot for me to talk to. Did you break these controls?
So what if I did? Who cares? You found your truth for all the goods done to everyone. Cool your jets and relax. It's the end of the island. Embrace oblivion, baby!
You fucking broke it. Okay. This should get me over to one last kiss at least. Eh. I wonder if I can go over and talk to Crying Grudge. I didn't even think to see if I could bond with the god. Seems like a weird thing to try to attempt. Alright, can I get to the Shinji over here? Shit.
Why are you doing this for these people? They locked you up for something that really wasn't your fault.
I was born to investigate.
I'm an investigator. I investigate.
Even if it's for a bunch of psychos that wish you weren't on the island?
A job's a job. Fuck, dude.
I guess.
Eh. Alright. Let's keep heading towards dock. Yeah, I wonder if I can go talk to Crying Grudge. Hey, where's your boat, Boot? Dude, your boat. You sank your boat.
Wonderful.
Always do, Love Dies. Send the old girl off at the end of the island.
Wonderful.
Time to move on. Fresh start, embrace the future.
Fabulous.
Are you looking forward to the future, Love Dies?
I have a bad feeling
Something is
about
still
it.
wrong here. I can feel it. An investigator's hunch. Is it now? What's wrong? Something you need to talk about? I'll see you on the next island.
Fabulous.
I'll have a new yacht that needs christening, Love Dies. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Is there not a Sea-Doo over here anymore? Ah, there isn't. It's Shinji.
Did you try using that jet ski? Don't answer that. I really don't care. I managed to get it to the top of the pyramid and back. Not sure it could do that again, though. Laters!
Bitch ass. I was gonna go say bye to Crying Grudge. Okay, well. I guess I just have one last kiss. She's up here.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Are you happy with your truths? As happy as I can be. Hard to be happy in the shadow of crime. That's all anyone can ask, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed this investigation. My time on this island is at an end.
Enjoy Perfect 25, investigator.
Enjoy Perfect 25, investigator, if you can. Oh! Oh, okay. Goodbye. Did I have anybody else left? Okay. I think not. Aside from seeing if I can find any more Shinjis, but I'm not gonna really go out of my way to do that, seeing as how I can't climb this. Oh! I don't recall seeing that. Fuck?
Relic obtained.
Oh, I've got an elusive chocolate. Cool. Neat. Alright. Alright, so I need to go to... Okay. How do I do the thing again? Oh, that's right. I forgot I had the meditation. There's still like a ton of... There's actually not that many. I'm not going to go around and find... Oh. Shit. I hit the wrong button. Nah, okay. I'm not gonna try to dedicate that much time to try to get up there.
If it's not easy enough for me to get on the first couple tries, it's not worth doing. And then it's... all the little fish wind socks. Now we can go talk to Lydia. Oh, beans. Oh boy. Music getting kind of fucked up is spooky. I'm the biggest fan of that. I'm gonna save just in case I do decide I ever want to come back and get all the other secret stuff. All right.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Yeah, let's go ahead and leave. Let's go to the next island. It's time to get out of here. Hop in, LD. Let's hope Perfect 25 is better than this island.
Closing Island Sequence 24 applications. Ready for Island Sequence 25.
Oof. Oh, you're coming too, are you? Oof, oof. Bear Chan! The best character in the game! Okay then, in the car.
Good talk, LD.
Looks like you got a new friend, LD. Let's go to the next island. Bear Chan!
I'm looking forward to hanging out with you and Sammy on the next island. We'll go get a drink together. I can't wait to see Perfect 25.
Do you think the Syndicate will survive this?
Hard to know. Too much has happened.
You're going to have a hell of a time explaining all this to the Syndicate already on the new island. There's a power vacuum now. What if this happens again?
It won't. The investigator has breathed life back into paradise.
I'm gonna miss Love Dies. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least in the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. I wonder if her truths were right. I guess I'll never know. I hope Perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die.
Aww. Fun! Yeah, this was so fun to play, and like, I was yeah, like I was sort of expecting that we would have more, like, I guess more of like a nod or a head wink, like a head nod or a head wink, like a head nod or like a wink from Sam and Lydia. Oh. Hey, you're welcome for playing, and thank you guys for joining me. The thing I was trying to say before I got kind of interrupted by the music was I was kind of expecting a little bit more of like a wink wink nudge nudge say no more from Lydia and Sam for knowing that I like fully covered for their ass. But it's fine. It's fine. I feel like the right people got executed because they were, like I said, they were just trying to get out, and Judge being so like black and white about it when it was more nuanced was not my vibe. I mean, it was a banger jam, so I'm not like mad about it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys all, like are in the same vein as me of, you know, why we spared the day breaks. And yeah, if there's any other surprises that you guys had, or if there was anything that like super crucial I missed, let me know, and maybe I'll like come and check it out. But for now, I had a wonderful time. I hope you guys had fun. I'm gonna go guzzle some honey to coat my throat, and we'll see you on the next one, whatever that next one may be. All right, I love you. Bye-bye. So that's how it ended. A weird turn of events.
The strangest paradise yet.
Is this paradise safe?
Of course it isn't. This is the syndicate we're talking about.
Will we need her again?
We always will. She's the only one that can save paradise.